So we are today study about the one of the best or familiar word about everyone have familiar about that particular word is democracy. What is democracy? Everyone have, we are living in a democratic state called India. So we are study about the democracy, what are the features, what are the various form of democracy. So let's start about the democracy. Democracy. So first we know in English we have know the Loktantra, Jantantra, Ganatantra. So all are the English meaning of the word democracy, Loktantra, Jantantra. So the democracy word was derived from two word of the Greek word demo plus cracy. So two words derived from Greek words. First one demos, second one krasia. So these are the two word of Greek words. So the combination of two Greek words become made a democracy whole word. So first word demos, it means mob, or in at present we called public. Okay, now the krasia means have power. Actual meaning it's power, but we have used the to rule. So both are the words. So from this word we can define the democracy, the rule of public, or the power of public. We can also call democracy as a power of public, or power of mob, or maybe called public rule. So these are the actual meaning of the democracy. So we are getting that the democracy word was derived from the Greek word demos plus krasia. So these were the meaning, and the actual meaning of the democracy was the power of public and the public to rule. So we have know about that particular words. So within the basic underlying theme or underlying thought of the democracy was the public to rule, and the power of public. So we have that define the democracy in the underlying thought of the democracy was public rule. So we have in this we have related to what are the basic purpose of the public rule. In they have three ways we have related democracy in public life. So first was the decision making by individuals. It means the individual have power to participate or give the some ideas, some kind of, maybe we called as a, they have advice to public to making a issues on the decision making or solving the any issues of the society. So individual have power or have decide to some kind of the advice or ideas to solving that particular issues. Second was decision making by groups. We are living in the group, like family also have group. So we are living in the group. So decision making by a group, it means a particular society have different type of groups, maybe religious, maybe have activist, or maybe have caste based, class based. So all these are the groups like trade union. All these are groups have the power to make the decision regarding the over issues and the over society issues. And third was the value system. Value system, they have making the decision on the value system, what kind of values will be inculcate in our society, or what kind of values will be encouraged at the society. So these are the three ways have related to democracy, because democracy have power to rule by the public, public to rule, or maybe the power of public. So these are the three ways we have relate democracy at present time, meaning of the democracy. Now we have other part. India have democratic state. So as we know, modern time the democracy is precise nothing but as a type of governance, because in, for example, we have seen that Indian government is following the democratic method to making law, to execute, to implement that law, or the correction of that law using the democratic methods. So as present we called democracy nothing else but form of governance. It means the form of governance, what type of governance should be there, and what are the procedure during the making law and implementation of that law should be, that type of methods should be democratic method. So the democracy at present nothing else but at the form of governance. In starting, the actual meaning of the democracy was the power of mob or public to rule. So these are the, so at this type we have form of governance. So the governance will be have different systems in within society. We have different system, like we have political system, we have economic system, we have social system. So all these system we have need to govern that particular system. So we have follow the democratic form of governance. So now we have within the democracy we have different system to govern. So on the basis we have decide the various form of democracy. So let's start with the various form of democracy. So various form of democracy. On the basis of the we have social system, within society we have divided different system, subsystem. So whole the system have needed to govern. So at that particular system govern on the basis of democratic form of governance. So on the basis we have divided various form of governance. We have basically four form of governance. First one is political democracy. Second was social democracy. Third was economic democracy. And fourth was moral democracy. So these are the basic four form of democracy at the present. So we have discussed one by one in depth about the particular form of democracy. So we have start with the political democracy. So as we know, in the past the political democracy called as a individualistic democracy, because and this individualistic democracy, after some liberal thinkers came, and this political democracy called as a liberal democracy. After that, in the recent time, the democracy form of government was mainly developed in the Western countries or maybe Europe. So this political democracy so called as a Western democracy. So all are three the actual name of the political democracy. In the political democracy, basically we have the liberal democracy, individualistic democracy, and the Western democracy. And the Marxist view, the liberal view have called about the liberal democracy, and the Marxist view it called capitalist democracy. So all are one. So these are the four different names about the political democracy at the present. So we called in the past we have individualistic democracy, in liberal views the liberal democracy, and the Western democracy, because at the present democracy was developed in the Western country, so we called as a Western democracy. And Marxist view about it called as a capitalist democracy. Now we have what is the actual meaning of the political democracy. Political democracy, it means that every individual have right or have capacity to involve in the political arena or political system through the various form of governance, like we have discussed in the decision making. So all we know that liberal thinker we have called political democracy, that every individual must be participate in the decision making process. Okay, so it called as a political democracy. In the political democracy, every individual must be participate in the decision making process, so it called as a political democracy. So the political democracy was divided into two parts by the liberal thinker. So liberal thinkers divided into two parts. First one is the democratic state. Second was the democratic government. So we have known as a political democracy was divided into two parts, as a democratic state and democratic government. So we have discussed what is the democratic state. In every state have the supreme sovereignty. If every state have sovereignty, because state have four elements: population, territory, government, and sovereignty. So in the democratic state, a particular state called as a democratic state if the sovereignty of state lies in public, because we know the public is the basic underlying theme of public rule, or power of public as the basic underlying theme of the democracy. So we know that at particular state called as a democratic state or not, on the basis of the sovereignty of that state lies in the public as the supreme. So if at the democratic state, public making the government, control the government, and if have necessary, then they have removed that particular government. So the sovereignty of the state was lie in the public itself, so it called as a democratic state. So in that lies in, it means the making government, particular state making government. Second was controlling government, control government, and third was removal or demolish the government. So these are the basic three power in the public to make the sovereignty of the state. So in that particular democratic state, public have right to make the government through election or some kind of different procedure. Control the government, it means they have controlling government, what kind of the policy was making by the government, what kind of rule are implemented by the government. That particular law and rule will have appropriate the particular society or particular population of that targeted population of that policy and rules. If that policy and the rule of government was not appropriate or not fulfilling the demand and needs of the particular populations, so that population or people or public have right to demolish the government. So these are the democratic state. Now we have discussed the democratic state, and now we shall move the second part of the political democracy is the democratic government. So within the democratic state have the democratic government. So in the concept of democratic government is developed and practical form of the democratic state. It all about the theoretical part, but democratic government is the practical part of the democratic state, because in the democratic state the people are making government, controlling government, and then demolish the government as appropriate situation. So these are the practical part of the democratic state lies in the democratic governments. So both are making the political democracy. So all about this is here. As we have discussed the political democracy, so within the political democracy the democratic government are divided into two parts. So within the political democracy we have democratic government, now with the democratic government also divided into two parts. One was parts. So first part is the direct democracy, direct or pure democracy. Second was indirect or representative democracy. So these are the two part of the democratic government at present. First one direct and or pure democracy, second was the indirect and representative democracy. So we have discussed first direct democracy. Direct or pure democracy we called because it was in the ancient time the Greece was city of Greece or maybe Greek was the only state in the past, in the ancient time, have follow the direct democracy. At present, some part of the state may be called Switzerland also follow the direct democracy in the some areas, not whole as a country, but some area of the country have the direct democracy. So in the Greece was divided into two parts, Athens and Spartans. The Athens cities are have democratic cities, or they follow the direct democratic government. So it called as a pure democracy, because in direct democracy the public have whole public was participate in decision making. It means decision making have for making government control government, and final was the demolish government. Okay, so the whole public was participate in the decision making. In the direct democracy have the every individual should be participate in the decision making. So they have not the large population of the particular state was directly making the decision, making the government, controlling the government. The whole sovereignty lies in the public itself. So the public itself have making and administration of the state completely. So this is called pure, because directly no have intermediate or maybe mediator between the government and public. So the public have directly communicate to the governments, because the public have making the government, and every decision of the government was concerned with the whole public, not a portion of the public, but whole population at itself. So that's why it called as a pure democracy or direct democracy, because we have in that direct democracy we have not intermediate between the government and the public. So it called direct, we have direct channel, in that we called as a direct democracy. Now we have moved the second part of the democratic government is indirect. Name itself indirect and representative give the sense of that particular democratic governments. Indirect means we have indirectly making the government, controlling the government, and the demolish the government. So in that indirect democracy the whole public was elect the representative, and that representative are making government. So this means in direct democracy the public have making the government directly without the intermediate, but at the indirect democracy have the representatives are the intermediate between the government and the public are elected the or representative in a fixed time of interval. In India we have choose the representative every 5 years, because Lok Sabha and the state assembly tenure was 5 years. So every 5 years we have elected the representative through election. So in the direct democracy, so as we call, for example, India have as the indirect democratic government and or maybe called as a representative democracy, because we have choose the or elect the democratic representative for the government. So that representative give the views of that particular population from they are elected, or maybe they are represented from that portion of public or population. So that's why it called as a democrat, indirect and representative democracy. So these are the democratic form of government. First one is the direct democracy, and the second was the indirect or representative democracy.